Hi Scorpio, this is your horoscope for November 2018. Now the first thing to know about November is that Venus is in retrograde until the 16th of November. Venus is the planet of love, beauty and creativity. When it's in retrograde, things can get a bit twisted in that side of life. So Venus is sitting right on top of your ascendant, your rising sign, in Libra at 29 degrees. And your rising is obviously Scorpio because this is your sun chart. So be careful in terms of, I want to help people, I want to be of service to people. You might overdo it, you might go places where you're really not wanted. And when you think you're helping, you really may not be. So make sure that you're actually being of service and that you're not being a pest and wasting people's time. Because it's great if you want to help and be of service to people, but if you're not needed or the timing is off, then you need to do something else. On the 1st of November, your moon is in Leo in the 10th house, so that's a great day for you career-wise, for you to interview, for you to send job applications. The next 2 days, the 2nd and 3rd of November, we have the moon in Virgo in your 11th house, so that gives you the ability to really absorb information, and it forms a trine with Pluto in Capricorn in your 3rd house of communication and the way you think. So I really believe that you download some sort of working life, hope and dream that you want to achieve, and on the day there's also a grand trine in the chart in water and Leo, so it's like the dream that I've always wanted to realize can come true, or at least you can see the potential of it coming true. So make sure on this day you pay attention and you listen to your guides, to spirit, because it will give you very important information. On the 4th of November, Mars, the principle of masculinity and drive, that's at 23 degrees in Aquarius in your 4th house of family, and it begins to square Jupiter, which is in your 1st house at 29 degrees in Scorpio. So whenever anything is at 1 degree or 29 degrees in a chart, they become heightened and extra powerful because each house has 30 degrees, and that means it's sitting right on the cusp, so the energy becomes heightened. So Jupiter is saying, I really want to help people. And Mars is saying, I really want to talk to people and teach them and help them so I can feel a sense of freedom. But Venus is in retrograde right on top of your rising, and it's just not, you're just not gonna you're just not like, it's not happening for you, dude. That's the only way I can say it. The strongest element is water, so if you want to use that energy, use it to help yourself and to connect yourself to your higher power and to strengthen that connection rather than connections with other people, because you're not being appreciated and you don't want to throw your energy away. So use your energy wisely. And that Mars-Jupiter square is there the whole month, from the 4th until the end of the month. So you're going to want to help people, meditate and get an idea of what you're really supposed to do, because that Venus is going to always get you in positions where it's like, ugh, how did I end up here? I'm wasting my time. So you have to do a little bit of work so that you actually end up in a good position. On the 5th and 6th, the moon is sitting next to Venus in your 12th house, so that gives you a kind of reprieve from Venus in retrograde. So the 5th and 6th are the best day to make choices about your daily routine, your work and your health. On the 7th of November, we've got the new moon in Scorpio in your 1st house, so it's pulling your energy into your chart. The transiting midheaven and Jupiter are also sitting on top of that new moon, so you will get lucky ideas, or you strike lucky because you get ideas downloaded about your work, your vocational aptitudes. So if you're someone who doesn't know what they're supposed to do work-wise, as a Scorpio, you're going to get a lot of downloads this month, which really help you identify, this is what I want to do. Now on the 8th and 9th, the 8th is an extension of the 7th really, with that new moon energy. It's still pulling things in. On the 9th and 10th, the moon is in Sag, it's in your second house, Jupiter's there, Mercury's there. You want to shake things up a little bit, have a bit of fun, go traveling, you know, explore things a little bit. Same on the 11th, 12th and 13th. In terms of your work, you want to learn and communicate. If you're not working and if you're off, you're going to want to broaden your horizons, to travel, to experience different landscapes, different cultures. You're someone who's trying to make their life bigger at the moment. You're full of excitement, it's new beginnings. It's, you know, it's your month, it's your birthday. So this is all about you kind of feeling comfortable in your own skin and seeing the world as you want to see it. On the 13th and 14th and 15th, we have a grand trine in the chart in water and Leo. So your intuition and your ability to connect with the other side as well as heal is going to allow you to become a spiritual healer if that's what you've considered doing. So all of the Scorpios watching this who've wanted to do spiritual healing work, shiatsu, reiki, anything like that, this is the day to make a decision about it. The astrology helps you in getting clarity. This is what I see myself doing. Really helpful. On the 16th, a lot of stuff happens. First of all, Venus goes direct, thank goodness. So love is in the air again. It's not all twisted and strange. Bad news is that Mercury goes retrograde. Someone told me off for saying bad news once, so scratch that. Control-Alt-Delete. Mercury goes retrograde. Yay! Hooray! Mercury is the communication planet. When it goes retrograde, transportation and information become more difficult. So letters get lost, luggage gets lost, trains are delayed, blah, blah, blah. So that happens in your second house of money and belongings and physical things. So you will feel this retrograde, Scorpio. And also on this day, Mars, the male principle, goes into Pisces in your 5th house of romance and relationship, and it joins the Moon, Neptune and Chiron, which are also sitting there. So you now, from the 16th onwards, out of all of the signs of the zodiac, Scorpio, you always have to be different, don't you? You're now really, really in top form to find a new partner or start a new relationship if you want to. If you're in a relationship, you'll really deepen that and enjoy it now from the 16th of November to the end of the month. If you're single, you can really choose and enjoy yourself despite the Venus retrograde. You're really because the Venus retrograde is over now and all that energy is in your 5th house, your love life really blossoms from the 16th onwards. So well done. So go out on dates, especially on the 17th, the 18th, the 19th. You may want to do something independently and work on an idea. Make sure around the 20th of the month that you keep things very simple. It's easy to get overwhelmed and confused with everything that's going on. My feelings, what I want to achieve at work. Keep things calm and cool. On the 21st and the 22nd, you're best off putting your energy into your personal life, into your relationships. And the 23rd of November, when the full moon is in Gemini, again, I'll make separate videos on the new moon and full moons to give you more info. But the important thing is that it happens in your 8th house of you in connection with other institutions, a newspaper, a government, and the other side. So the glyph of Gemini is a doorway. So with that full moon in your 8th, if you're a medium or again a spiritual healer or anything along those lines, you can walk through to the other side and really discover a lot. If you want to connect with your Akashic records, if you've never done that before and you want to do it, the 23rd of November is your day to try and practice and to do it. Next day works as well. On the 25th, you have another grand trine, so there's so much water here. So this is another day where you find an opportunity. This is what I could do in terms of healing or nurturing other people as well, that would support me financially and that would give me financial freedom. That's what this month is about for you in a way, finding a way of liberating yourself. And Jupiter and the Sun and Mercury and your midheaven and your second house of money. So the big good luck factor is that you'll figure it out. Financially, you will move forward into a situation that serves you more than the situation you've been in now. The 27th, 28th, 29th and 30th are ideal to start businesses despite the Mercury retrograde, to interview for jobs, to make lateral moves in terms of your work. You're really super supported in terms of work. You're going to make it. So you really use this time to maximize your chances in terms of your working life. If you're retired, then you have an opportunity to really find a new passion and desire and to really run with it, develop it, and become an expert in it. So I hope you have a great month. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I do live readings at times, so subscribe and make sure the bell is on so when I come on live you'll be notified. In my personal readings, I look at your astrology chart. It's a blueprint of your soul. It shows me what your vocational aptitudes are, where you've been in past lifetimes, what this lifetime is about, what's destined for you in love and career and money and health and moving. And I can answer any questions you may have. So if you are interested, please head to the website gregoryscott.com. Have a wonderful month and I'll speak to you soon.